All right, it's damn cold today. Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video we're going to talk about the cost of ownership for the Ducati. It's pretty cold here, so I'm going to take you guys inside and walk you guys through the detailed list that I have after changing the rear and the front tire and also the oil change. So let's go inside. And this is damn heavy too. I think it's gonna be in the 40s or 60s or close to 50s. Yesterday the plan was to go inside and shoot the remainder of the video. Then I thought it'll be pretty boring without putting the bike in front of the frame, because you guys are honestly here to see the bike rather than me. So I thought I'll wait for today, and the weather today is like almost 60, so it's a pretty good weather. So what I did is I changed the rear and the front tire. I had to reset the pin because the previous owner did not remember the pin, so I had to reset that. And then I did the oil change because I was anyway doing all this, so it was better for me to do all together. So anyway, let's look at each of the items. So for the tire change, they charged $427. So it includes the front tire for $110, the back tire for almost $200, it's $194, and then the labor and part. Front tire cost $109, and when I looked up online, I think the cheapest I could find was around $120, and the rear tire was around $220. So almost I was getting, you know, $60 difference. So I didn't mind paying the $120 for labor, because even for the rear tire, it's a single swing arm, so it's easy to take out the rear tire because I just have to take the exhaust out, and there is a special kind of a socket which I don't have, so that in order to get that socket, it's like $85. So instead of spending that, I decided to give it to the shop so they can do it. And $427.54 is the total cost to get the tire, dispose the old tire, and to mount and balance the tire. So that's that. For the oil change, I could have done it easily. I always do the oil change myself, but this time because I was sending the bike anyway for the tire change, I decided to give it to them, and also to understand the price. So the filter, they charge $20. If I buy it myself, I would have got it for maybe $10, so it's almost double the price. The gasket is $2, which is fine. And the oil, the synthetic oil, they charged 4 liter, so that's $86. And then the labor for that is $60. So I could have saved $60 on the labor, $10 on the filter, and then maybe the oil I could have got it for $50 or $30. So 30, 40 and 60. Almost for the oil change I could have saved $100 because they charged, including the labor, $167. If I do it myself, it will be just $67. So that's a $100 difference. The next thing is interesting, to reset the pin. It's just connecting some electronics and then resetting it to either, you know, whatever number I want, a 4-digit pin. In order to do that, it's they said it's a half an hour work. I doubt. I think when they're doing oil change and other stuff, you know, it would be less than 10 minutes. But either way, they charged $60 because of half hour labor. So the total is $655, plus they added some $15 miscellaneous and $44 in tax. So that adds up to $714.40. So that's it, guys. That's the cost of doing a major end-to-end maintenance. I think every 5,000 miles these tires will run off, so you have to change it. So that's like a $450 every 5,000 miles. Owning a Ducati, always one of the things that comes into mind is the cost of maintaining the bike. But these days things have changed and the maintenance interval is not that close. It's every 7,500 miles. So I think the major upgrade or major maintenance is at 25,000 miles. Right now the bike is only at 5,000, so there is plenty of time. As long as I do the lube and maintain the chain and then do the oil change, it should be all good. So I think that's all I have for today. I'll see you in the next one, and I'll be taking this bad boy out to New York City soon. Just waiting for the weather to be a little more warmer